Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nihongaku. It's 1932. We just had the mukden incident, not to be confused with mukbang, which is the Korean social eating word. Mukden was when, as I talked about last time, when the Japanese Kwantung Army in Manchuria decided to basically, on their own, take over most of Manchuria. And that was kind of the beginning of serious Japanese hostilities in pre-World War II. So we will see more of that in a second. First, I would very much like to bring an end to these annoying barbarians over here. We're going to have to move this guy back into Nagoya, of course. Nothing else we can do. This guy has taken some... Oh, it's because he's being shot by this damn thing over here. God damn, that's annoying. It's annoying. We're going to give him cover and move him back one heal. These idiots want to make peace. Gotta beg for mercy. Tired of battle. Apparently not. Oh, we are at peace with Greece. We are? What? We're at peace with Greece? I have made peace with Alexander. Did we do that? Did I just completely forget about that? I don't remember that at all. Okay, United Nations. Greece has 34 frickin' delegates. What the hell? It's because they adjust. God damn. That's incredibly annoying. Oh, just gonna vote for ourselves. It's the only thing we can do. We can make someone happy. I'm going to vote for India, I guess. India kind of sucks. Let's just vote for ourselves. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Doesn't make a difference either way. In Kyoto, we could make another battleship, which we just finished. Just finished one, I think. Could make an ironworks. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Satsuma. Let's see. I'm going to make a military base down here. Satsuma's kind of isolated. Kagoshima. I do have some options here. I think I'm going to make the research lab. Nara, maybe make a public school. And Nagoya, make a windmill, just because that will help everything else along. Got our 1 HP ironclad back here. What are we going to give this guy? We'll give him supply. I always kind of like that. It's got some more oil. Oh, we can't get oil. Forgot about that. Still have to research refrigeration, so a couple more turns. Let's see. I'm going to give this basically one of each. One targeting against naval units and against land units. So we're going to be fighting both of these guys. And hopefully this battleship will help us take out that annoying rocket artillery. We can deal with this annoying worker over here. Fortunately not kill him. I don't know what damage this worker, like, transport ship can do to my ironclad, but I guess it's privateer. I should really upgrade this thing, but I don't want to. Just gonna leave him here. Frigate, likewise. I guess we could attack this thing. Because it can't reach us. Because it sucks. This guy, maybe move him up. Did anything happen in 1932? Let's see. So at this point, Japan is still not at war with China. In real world history, of course, our Japan right now is at war with China. The Japanese have just withdrawn from the League of Nations. For the next couple of years, no big events happen. There's fighting between... Actually, I was going to say there's fighting between the Japanese and the Chinese, but there's fighting between the Japanese and some, like, insurgent Chinese groups in northeastern China, but there's no fighting actually, like, condoned fighting between the government and the Chinese government in Japan. The Chinese government, the nationalists up in the north, are still trying to just pretend like nothing ever happened. It's kind of like Neville Chamberlain in England, who, before England got called into World War II, Neville Chamberlain was just trying to appease Hitler by giving him territory. And doesn't work. Didn't work in Europe. Doesn't work in East Asia. Doesn't really work anywhere. In 1936, that's where things start to heat up again. So right now we'll just try to work our move back on land. It's unfortunate. We're just going to try to do our best in this unfortunate war that we're finding ourselves in. We are moving up the point ranks, little by little. Oh, Hanoi gave us a artillery, which is good. We are allies with Hanoi now, I forgot about that. Oh my god, just more and more people over here. This is incredibly annoying. Need some units over here, but I can't afford to, like, send any military units over there. Let's see. Battleship. Oh, I just finished one in Tokyo as well. Okay. This guy can give us a little help with this rocket artillery here, I believe. And they decided to, for whatever reason, move their machine gun into the water. So he's not going to last too long. Needless to say. Could have upgraded those frigates this turn. I'll probably do that next turn. I do have this artillery here. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with him, other than maybe put him in Hong Kong. It's the only room we really have at this point. I'm gonna put this... Can I put this privateer on, like, full fortify? Appears not. Please. Just sleep. I don't want to have to tell him to do something every turn. I could just have him explore, since he's not going to be doing anything else over here. Let's do that. In Tokyo now, what are we building? Let's see. We could build some bombers, actually. I didn't think about that. Is that a good use of oil? That is a question. I am... Let's see. Let's build a military academy first. Then we'll start building bombers, because the later upgrades for the bombers particularly are very good. What's the next vote? Probably autocracy and arts funding. Arts funding I don't particularly care about. It's not going to, like, affect us hugely. Autocracy is going to be bad. Although Greece does have their 34 delegates, so I actually should try to steal at least one of those. Who is this? Cape Town? Oh, we just need 8 to surpass them, so I think we're going to have to do that. I swear, Gandhi, I don't think so. We are, I don't want to do this until the last second, so Greece can't buy them back. Actually, how many turns is it going to be here? Really good timing if the spy rigged the elections, like, right before the election, the World Congress meeting. But this game is incredibly slow. We're not going to be able to see our espionage overview. Alas. Come on, Sweden. Take your turn. Here we go. 7 turns now, so that's... Oh, I could coup it. Oh, we actually could coup it. We're going to do that. That would be excellent. It leaves us room to perhaps pay off someone else, although still unlikely. This thing has... Is that... I assume that Gatling gun is still over there. I'm going to move this fully healed guy up, and we are going to coup Cape Town. Hopefully. Yes. Although, as I said, I should have waited, but whatever. We can just kill this guy, I guess. Likewise, let's shoot this ironclad with all our... Oh, this is unfortunate. I can kill... Can I kill him with this guy? Yes. Perfect. I do have to upgrade our ironclads to destroyers. Just gotta keep killing this rocket man. Actually, we can kill him this turn. Perfect. Hopefully there are no submarines around here. We were giving Gandhi money, so now we should be making more money. Who else can we buy off anyone? Steal them from Greece? I doubt it with the amount of money we currently have. Particularly because no one's asking for money. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Well, we're fine. 2 less delegates for Greece is a victory for us. Should I upgrade these guys? That's the question. I think I will. We use a lot of our money, unfortunately, but we'll be making money as soon as we can make peace with these assholes, and we can get more trade routes up. I don't know what's going on with them. Kind of frustrating. Okay. Let's see. This guy has been blocked by this worker. Can we just kill it? Oh my god. Yeah, we can just take it. Whoops. Okay. That's fine. We could use an extra worker. send him over to... Do we have a worker over here? We do, don't we? We do, yes, but he's not useful. Forgot about that. And we should be hopefully finishing out our... Although we have to get one more tenant, and then we can get the last of the second tier things. Get over it. Yeah, get over it. I shouldn't have done that, because now everyone's still going to hate me. Ugh. Diplomacy, it's difficult. Just gotta make peace with these assholes. Revolution. People of the Inca have risen up. Wow. You want to make some trades here, Gandhi? You are not doing too well on anything. That's fine. Fine by me. We have a lot of happiness right now. This is actually incredible. People of the Inca. What were, oh, were the Inca? The Inca were freedom before. So now are we the only freedom person? Possibly. I think the Inca were freedom. I might be making that up. Yep, we are the only freedom individual. The Zulus are having 46. The Huns are having 39. Yeah, autocracy is not doing too well. Wow, there are a lot of... There are like these little weird pockets of barbarians everywhere in this game. Because there's like so much land that's just been completely uncolonized. Okay, who are we going to attack here? We have a lot of battleships over here all of a sudden. So this should be pretty much easy pickings. Do I want to move this guy closer? I think I do. He's still not within range of Guangzhou. Oh, God. Actually, I'm very happy that I moved that guy. Because otherwise we would not have discovered that submarine. Although it's still going to be able to do huge amounts of damage to us. I wish we had been able to kill it. But, alas. Can you get over here? You can. Keep healing. I'm going to try to keep Togo Hachiro alive as long as we can. Just building up the Maginot line down here. For those of you who don't know, the Maginot line is the heavily defended kind of wall of artillery and stuff that the French built up on their eastern border with Germany before World War II, and then the Germans just went south and completely humiliated the French. I'm just gonna put this guy on automated, I guess, right? Where's the automated function? Here. I don't particularly want to worry about him right now. Can't upgrade the artillery yet. Rocket artillery would be... Oh, they've landed someone here? Whoops. Osaka will be able to kill it. With reasonable quickness. This annoying thing is still here, but luckily it is preventing the Chinese from taking that. However, it's also preventing us from taking that. And this would not be a terrible island to build a city on, to be quite honest. So, how long is it going to take to build a settler? And we could definitely take some more cities, considering the amount of happiness we have right now. Where is the settler? Here we go. That's fine. Let's make two. We'll probably send one down here and maybe one more up north here or something. Get some more oil up there. How much oil is that? 5? Not great, not terrible. Antwerp is a new ally. Antwerp. Bastards. I'm really hoping we can make peace with these dunces this turn. Attila's court has been captured by Persia. Attila! Is India even still in this game? They are. They killed a battleship. Yeah, right. They might have more than one submarine, or they might, the submarines still do a huge amount of damage even when they're at minimal HP. I don't really know how they managed to do that. They must have more than one. Either that or they have some bombers or something. Makes me think maybe fighters will actually be good. I honestly don't really know how fighters work. What are we, friends with Cape Town again? What the hell? Greece? Swear to God. I'm just gonna have to coup them again. Keep risking that 15% chance of... now it's just 58? That's tragic. So we're gonna have to pay those guys. We're not gonna... Oh, we are gonna have enough money. We're gonna have to pay them the 250. What did we just get? War declared on us by. Maybe just this thing over here. One shot, one kill. Excellencia. Okay. Cape Town, my good friend. You receive a little gift. And then I'm going to coup you, please. Yes! So hope Greece doesn't buy them back again. Did they kill another battleship? No, they didn't. Good. Let's see. God damn it. This is incredibly annoying. Okay. Targeting or bombardment? That is the question. I'm going to give them targeting. That's kind of a crapshoot at this point. We could actually try to go for Guangzhou. Considering the amount of damage we can do to it each turn. I don't know. It's a difficult decision. Very difficult indeed. One turn away from refrigeration. God. What did we just finish in Tokyo? Stupid barbarians keep moving their things out into the water. I'm gonna move this guy ahead one. Tokyo, oh, we just finished a military academy, right. Which means I think we're going to build another battleship, and we can't attack anything with this turn. That's fine. It's kind of weird that they put Shan not on the ocean. Not that the AI were probably thinking about that decision, but whatever. Okay, 1936. This is a big year. February 26th occurred on February 26th, 1936. The aptly named February 26th incident occurred, in which nationalist troops tried to coup Tokyo. This was just kind of part of the hyper-increasing militarism and nationalism going on in Japan right now. And I think there were about 1,500 troops that tried to move in, and they did not succeed. The prime minister managed to get away safely by hiding in someone's shed in their backyard in Tokyo or something. But it was symbolic of the kind of public military fervor in the country, and they did succeed in assassinating a lot of high up diplomats and politicians and the like. And it was also at this encouraged what I'm about to talk about a lot, but this had been slowly developing. This idea of the I'm not sure if you've heard of this before, but it's a pretty famous idea. The Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere, which I wrote as Con-Prosperity Sphere in my notes, which was an idea propagated, a very militarist idea propagated within Japan and throughout Manchukuo and generally throughout East Asia. Look at these guys moving their settler down here. That it was a belief that the West was a threat basically to all of East Asia. This was what it was on paper. A belief that the West was a threat to all of East Asia, and that Japan, as the kind of Confucian patriarch of Asia, should basically assume full control and leadership of everything in East Asia. Japan, Manchuria, China proper, Korea, etc. But in practice, this was not a kind of peaceful Confucian, concentric circles ideological takeover that was peaceful. It was Japan's kind of casus belli war justification for just kind of brutalizing the rest of East Asia and trying to conquer them by any means necessary. And it is in 1937. Oh my God! In 1937, why am I getting frame drops? Here, we're good. 1937, Japan declared war on China full out again. They had up until now just been in Manchuria, as they called Manchukuo. The Chinese government had been trying to avoid war. But the Chinese government could avoid war no longer because Japan declared war on them. China was currently divided between the nationalists in the north and the communists in the south. They were not terribly well equipped to deal with any, as the nationalists, as China, the Chinese people knew, they were not terribly well equipped to deal with Japanese aggression. July 1973, the Japanese quickly took Beijing. December 19... Did I say 1973? July 1937, the Japanese quickly took Beijing. December 1937, the Japanese took Nanjing, and I don't know exactly where that is, but I think it's south here somewhere. And there occurred at the hands of the Japanese what is known as the Nanjing Massacre. One of the most kind of brutal events of this whole co-prosperity sphere stuff. The Japanese just kind of went into Nanjing and just like killed everyone. No holds barred. No breaks for elderly, children, women. Everyone got it. Let's see. Where are we going to send this? I want to send them down here, but there's that Gatling gun there, which is incredibly annoying. Which means maybe I'll just send another Lancer over here. I hope 2 Lancers will be able to take care of a Gatling gun. Alright, we got our delegates now. Let's vote nay for autocracy. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we're just voting nay. Voting nay for autocracy. Okay. Can we make peace? China, no. Persia, no. Okay, this is... I'm hoping it's not a glitch. I'm hoping we're not just glitched into war with these assholes for the rest of the game. Should we go for radar or should we go for atomic theory? That is the question. The +2 science on the academies is nice, but... like... is it really worth it? Trying to decide. Pentagon, anti-tank gun, tank. Medical lab would be good. Additional trade route would be good. Is there anything we want to go to, like, ahead? Nuclear fission, maybe? Anything that's going to give us... well, we do eventually want to get to globalization, which will get us the additional delegates. But that's really far ahead. Missile cruiser is incredible. Let's just do atomic theory for now. No serious commitments. How did that not kill it? Okay, wait. Stay at the old fort there. This guy, yep, not really much to do. Alright, next turn. However, after the Nanjing massacre was in 1937. After the Japanese kind of they kind of slowly flood this area here, and then they kind of come to a stalemate because as strong as the Japanese military was compared to the Chinese, and as huge as the Japanese population was, despite Japan's incredibly small size, they still had their limits, and China is an incredibly large place. Get out of here, Spain. As you well know, China is many times the size of Japan. Great, everyone's denouncing us again. And the Japanese just couldn't logistically like continue southward with the resources that they had. So they just kind of stopped pushing for the most part. They had Beijing, Nanjing, this area here, Manchuria, and they just kind of held on to it. And for the next couple of years, that is pretty much all they did. At least in this front. They were also, during this period, of course... Nara's starving. Oh, no. We could have got this guy. Don't need that yet. We take the local happiness from every national wonder? Yes. Yes. Because somehow we've decreased on our happiness again. Almost got these damn barbarians out of here. Should I send this boat back to Nara or not? That is the question. Maybe I'll send production instead. Maybe we could just get money. I'm gonna send this to the Inca. It's kind of unfortunate that Nara is starving. I'm gonna try to just build up buildings that stop them from doing that. Build a granary, first of all. Perhaps a... Oh, lighthouse, definitely. There we go. And that should hopefully solve their problems. This settler is definitely going to go up north. But where up north, that is the question. I'm just going to send him up this direction for now. Could go for those furs up there. Could try to get the oil. Look at these Chinese. Oh my god, they're putting their settler out in the ocean. We have to... They're such idiots. What's wrong with you? Let me make peace, you bastards. Okay. This took a lot of damage. Perhaps from bombers? Kind of unfortunate. Could we move these guys in and just try to... We could. I'm gonna start bombarding Guangzhou. Just do it. Might as well. That's what I say. Kyoto. Let's make another battleship, because we can. Satsuma, you should make an armory, so we can start making military units in you as well. Alfonso de Albuquerque could actually heal these two. It's kind of a waste. Should we move these guys in? That is the question. I'm gonna move them in a little bit. Not make any huge commitments, but we'll move them in a tiny bit. Togo Heihachiro, we are definitely going to leave you there. Okay. That turn is it. Wonder which of our cities have the most has the most production. Show me my city list. Oh shit. World leader proposal. So I think top 2 in this, right, gets 2 delegates. Yeah. So we definitely, before this vote, we want to try to have the second highest number of delegates. I think if we tie with Darius... God damn it, they killed 2 of them? Oh, because guided missiles. Oh, they... Okay. So we are out of our league here. We're retreating. That was bad. That was quite bad. Guided missiles, bombers. Whoops. Rather unfortunate. I guess we had to learn somehow. Should have sent a privateer or an ironclad in there or something, but every turn is just so important. Okay. Neuschwanstein, we got it. Nice. That should help a little bit. Don't have that many cities, but it'll still be pretty good. Can we send this? We can only send this to city-states. We can send it to Vancouver. But at this point, we might as well send it to one of our own cities. So let's send it. Let's send production to Nara, just to help them along. I don't want them to just keep artificially growing. I will... This guy is healing, so I'm going to attack this thing here. Osaka... Let's see. We're going to make a... Actually, I'm going to make a destroyer. We don't have that many destroyers. We don't have any destroyers, I should say. Heal. Keep these guys here. Actually, I'm going to have these guys retreat. Gotta make these guys retreat as well. Togo's gotta move back a little bit. Actually, he's just gonna have to go back in the city since there's no one to protect him right now. Okay, that's good. I know we're getting frame drops right now, but I want to just finish this turn. Let me finish the turn! They're not going to do it. Let me finish a turn. Ugh. Rest, infantry. Rest. Let me end a turn. Yes, alright. Turn ended. We're stopping just short of an important occurrence on 1941. So, it's a climactic end to this video. Hopefully soon we'll be able to make peace with China and Persia. I don't know what... It hasn't been 10 turns yet. The CPUs do require you to... wait, I think 10 turns before you make peace with them, but maybe they just don't want to. Maybe it is just some huge glitch. Which would be incredibly annoying. Unit was killed. Artillery, that's fine. They are bringing in more... better not be like bombs on this. I guess you can't carry atomic bombs on carriers. Can we see what's on this? Nope. It's weird. You used to be able to see what's on, when it says the number with the aircraft, you used to be able to see what's on it. How strange. I have to remember next time. We have to remember. Someone remind me next time to try to get more delegates than Persia, so we can get that extra 2 delegates for the World Congress. That's going to be very important. We did get the did we get the Forbidden Palace? I actually can't remember. I feel like we did, but I also know that we were at least at least one point beaten to a wonder. So not sure about that. I don't know if you guys just heard the train honking in the background. Okay. This is going to be it for this video. Anything... Oh, okay. Well, we can end on this note. So, Germany has just declared war, of course, as most of you probably know. In 1939, they attacked Poland. On September 27th, 1940, the Tripartite Pact is signed between the, what most probably know as the Axis, Japan, Germany, and Italy. And that is where we're going to be ending for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.